Good afternoon. I want to talk just a moment about ecosystems. That's short for ecological systems. And ecological systems really define a biological system of functions. When we start talking about that, about anything could be brought down into that identification of a system, of a biological system. There's systems within systems within systems, so you can kind of contain that any way you want. It's going to become evident when we start talking about LCA how important it is to identify the bounds of that ecosystem. But typically, an ecological system is a symbiotic set of functions. So you may have several stages of organisms or several types of organisms that are symbiotic, that are functioning with each other, that interact. And so a perfect example, one of the examples we often use is a swamp, which is a way for the natural environment to assimilate wastes. Nutrients flow in, and the organisms in that utilize those nutrients, and fresh water flows out the other side. That's an idea of an ecological system. There's fish involved. There's different types and sizes of bacteria. There are animals that are microfauna that live in the soil as well as in the water, and attach themselves to plants that are part of that swamp. But the point is that you have that entire set of organisms and all those systems. It's not just a specific system, but lots of interconnected systems that symbiotically interact to form that larger ecological system. Okay, so I hope that gives you a pretty good idea. As I said, I think the most important point would be to say that the universe is an ecological system, the planet is an ecological system, and then a watershed is an ecological system, etc., etc. So you could boil that down to a very small unit or a very large unit.